Hello, I'm Meintjes, and you're watching The Cycling Day.
Hi, I'm sitting here with Meintjes of Intermarché, as we know. And Louis, you had quite an extraordinary year last year.
Yeah, well, thank you. And yeah, I had a really good season, and yeah, it was, I guess, more than I expected. So yeah, super happy, and yeah, already looking forward to the next season.
How was the Tour de France for you last year?
Uh, yeah, it was really good. Yeah, it started off looking like it's not also positive, but yeah, it was kind of a bit the plan to take it as easy as possible and to not take too many risks, and then yeah, arrive at the second week more relaxed and with a bit more mental energy from not fighting so much. And yeah, I think the strategy really paid off, and yeah, I was feeling really good. So yeah, got a few opportunities in the break, which was super nice, and yeah, I was just having a really good good ride.
How did the Vuelta España stage kind of rank for you in terms of your career highlights? Was it better than winning the Copia Bartoli stage race, for instance?
Yeah, definitely. That it must be the best win I've had, and yeah, it was also yeah a bit of a surprise. Like I kind of started really slow in the Vuelta. I was a bit ill after the tour, and yeah, I just slowly got better day after day. But yeah, I was kind of doubting. It's like, oh, this Vuelta is not going to be amazing experience. And yeah, that day everything just worked out. I had amazing legs, and I got in the right break, and yeah, it was just crazy.
How do you kind of, well, you're one of the best Grand Tour riders, I can say that for sure, but how do you kind of prepare yourself for a Grand Tour? Like, how does your training change? There's like 21 days of racing in a very finite period of time.
Yeah, I don't know if it's so much different training. Like, I think, yeah, if I train for another type of event, it probably won't change so much. I think it's more like the characteristics of the rider and those kind of things. And yeah, also kind of, yeah, had to probably learn where my limits are to not push it too far one day and pay for it the next. So it also kind of takes a lot of, I always would say, like, discipline to make sure you do everything correct every day, because yeah, if you eat too little or do something wrong, then you pay for it the next day. So it's like really paying attention to detail.
So, well, we know Binyam Girmay is kind of pushing frontiers as well for African cycling. You're from South Africa. How has it kind of been seeing African cycling kind of blossom over the last few seasons?
Yeah, it's really good. Like, I think it's amazing that Bini's achieving what he's achieving, and I hope he inspires a lot of new talents coming through. And yeah, I just hope the guys are like, they take up the challenge and say, why can't I do it?
So looking forward to this year, 2023. The Tour de France is on your program. Is that, well, we know it's your main goal, but how are you going to approach this season compared to, we just heard in the team presentation, you guys want to push the limits even further than the season last year?
Yeah, I think program-wise it will be more or less the same, and yeah, we've already got a few stuff in the background working with the team that, yeah, and some of the technical partners that are improving, which hopefully also adds to the preparation. But yeah, now I think it's just starting the year good and trying to get confidence, I think, a little bit earlier, because yeah, last year I had a bit of a slow start to the season. So yeah, hopefully this year I can be up there a bit earlier as well, and yeah, just take off the positive of being in good shape. So
how well, looking at the 2023 route, it does not, well, comparing it to the Giro, which has a ridiculous amount of time trialing. Yeah. How does the Tour route? How do you think?
Yeah, like, if you look at it on paper, it looks really good for me. Lots of climbing stages, and already starting with some climbs, and very little time trial kilometers, and no real difficulties like cobbles or stuff like that. but yeah, then you kind of also need to take into consideration everyone sees that, and then potentially they send more strong climbing teams, which then would kind of just equal it out. So yeah, but it's definitely a route, I think, with a lot of opportunities for riders like me. So yeah, quite excited and looking forward to it.
We'll definitely look out for you in the Tour. Thanks very much for your time, Louis.
Thank you very much.